And welcome to the Green Hour, WURD at 96.1 FM and also 900 AM on the weekend, sponsored by Celia. I'm your host, Dr. Paul Hopkins. We're here every Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. You can also find us online at www.wurdradio.com and in the community. My co-host and health advocate is Bill Morgan, 1L Morgan. How you doing, Bill?
I'm doing great, buddy. How about yourself?
All right, and each week we bring clarity to the conversation about health and environment. We encourage clean living from the inside out. A centerpiece of this is maintaining a healthy lifestyle and getting informed about the connection between good health and what is happening in the world around you. It includes what you consume, what you wear, what products you use on your body, how you clean your home, what you drive, what you purchase, and the decisions you make every day. We focus on the environment as a key part of our social integrity. On the Green Hour, we will focus on how the people and the planet are one. Without further ado, welcome, family.
Yes, sir. That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, Mike Moore in the house.
Yes,
Mike
sir.
Moore,
Yes, sir. Happy Sunday.
My
yeah,
man.
it's Sunday, Mike. And Bill with 1L Morgan. How you doing there, buddy?
Hey, man. Suck an ad, buddy. Oops.
You
What'd you say? I'm doing terrific over here, man.
Hey, man, I want to welcome those that are listening. If this is your first time, you are listening to the Green Hour. And yes, we are live and we are doing social spacing this week. We are remote this week.
Yes,
But also,
yes.
Bill, there's a lot going on, man. I want to hit the ground running today because we got a lot to talk about. And you know how time seems to evade us quickly. So I want to go right directly in. Our numbers are really starting to increase
flying,
every level. We have now, we just crossed the single day rate of infections at 7,000 here closing in on 7,000 here in just Pennsylvania alone. So what is happening, family? We got to start, going into this holiday season. That's not a good number, Bill. That's not a good number to go into.
Man, it's not. And look, and worldwide it's getting worse. We've got to really look, folks, let me say this to you again. Back up, back up, back up. Take care of the family, man. You know what? No matter what your views are, there is something going on, family. We want to make sure that we stay together. Listen, as of 26 minutes ago, hear me now, we have a total confirmed around the world 58,829,625, guys. That's an amazing thing. Total critical, 102,626. All right. Total deceased, that number keeps creeping, 1,391,712. Total active, wow, 17,050,819. Total recovered, yes. Drum roll time, 40,201,000. There you go, baby. Right? Yes, sir, 40,201,451. I know you may not have heard me over the applause, but let me give it to you one more time. Total recovery, guys, 40,201,451. So guys, please pay attention. It's getting serious out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very serious, Bill. Can you hear me okay over there?
Yes, I hear you. Terrific.
Okay. Yes, what we have to watch out for, again, here are the lines. People are loading the lines to get tested, because they want to be a part of the family. And we understand how, this has been a rough year. And not to see the family is a hard piece, man. It's hard to take that. But family, we have to understand that this is, this is something that we cannot measure. We've never seen this before, this pandemic. Going through the fact that you want to see the parent, everyone wants to see their family. Yes. The lines are lining up. People are lining up. Also, airfare they're making it very easy to travel now. So all these things is causing more people to be, think about possibly traveling and doing those things. Yes. If you don't have to go anywhere, don't go. Do not go.
Don't tempt it. Don't tempt the fate.
Don't do it. Make it a point where, and I know there's some that are having and practicing the pod situation. We talked about the pod, the family pods where you have family that are just in your immediate circle, that you're actually participating with. And that's okay. That's okay because, everyone in the circle, their job is to report back if they're outside of the pod, so that's okay. That's okay. So whatever the situation, family, just understand, we are still in a pandemic, and we are in matter of fact, we are going into, another flu season situation.
Yes.
So those numbers are very real, so there are some new things on the horizon. We had the two drug makers that came forward this week, and that was Pfizer and Moderna, I think it was. And those two, Moderna. And they came forward and said that now they have at least 90 plus efficacy rate so that they can submit it to the FDA. After that goes through the process, then you start to look at, once it's been approved, now we start to look at who actually gets the vaccine. Then we come into another level of high-level politics. No one's ever seen this before, Bill, so we don't know they don't know how to take this. Now, there have been some concerns, the time trials. This is a new messenger. This is messenger RNA, which is different than regular, virus vaccinations, which normally have just a minimal amount of the virus inside of the shot. This one's going to be messenger RNA, which means it's going to try to trick the body into thinking in a different way to make more proteins, which will actually fight against, or the antibodies to fight. But again, we're going back to the philosophical understanding that, it's a different approach of trying to fake the body out to make it think that it's under trouble so they can raise the immune system. We say that backwards on our side. So there's questions that are come up, and I've even been scanning the globe with BBC and everyone around the world, and there's some underlying questions that are considering that are still worldwide. Number one, time trials was number one. How long does the shot last? Some say, well, once I get the shot, do I have to get another shot? I know they're saying that some of the shots go in increments of one, maybe two. But then after you've completed your first round, then when are you now? How long does that last? So that's another concern. When do you get another shot? The next one is the logistics. You remember I think it's the Pfizer one, has to be shipped in dry ice.
Yeah, the sub-zero, man. Really, really cold.
Sub-zero, something like minus 94. So now you got the dry ice makers are going crazy right now. They're mass producing, and they can't produce that much because we have to do here in the United States approximately about 300 million shots available. Now, last thing is who's going to take the shot, who's it going to be available to. First line would be, of course, those that are in high level need, of course, the essential workers, but also those who have chronic conditions. That's where the shot's going to go out for first too. Also, it looks at going down, the trickling down effect. Is it going to be available for those people? Are they willing to take the shot? Because now most folks, there's a lot of sort of overshadowing things, like they won't take it because I'm not sure of the shot. Bill, they say, you step in line first, then I step in line.
I know that's right.
That's like, you know what it's like? With you ever see the Three Stooges when they were lined up? And he said, and when they stood up to the front, and one said, the bravest man stepped forward, and two guys stepped back. And the guy was
Yes, I do remember those days, man.
So there are some lines that are going to be needed this week. This week should be a telling week. Hopefully we'll have some information next week, family. So we want to stay on those numbers. But thank you, Bill. I appreciate you coming in with those numbers, man.
Yeah, man. I got one question for you because I saw a crazy article about mink, man. What is that all about? COVID-19 outbreak at a mink farm. Is this the thing mutating? Is it crossing over to animals? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I've heard this. I've heard this also to other animals too. I just believe, Bill, that we are, in times when you're going to see a lot of outbreaks in every capacity, and I believe that there's more than one variation of this going on. Remember, COVID is actually, it's a family already.
That's where I'm going.
It's already a family of viruses. So now, if it's outbreaking in some other variations, it's probably very possible. Very possible there's a lot of mutation. This is constantly mutating. That's why the concept of natural versus allopathic doesn't kind of work with us, because even if you have a vaccine, now you're looking at this thing always mutating. It's always changing. It's always doing something different. So it's a lot of questions, Bill, a lot of questions. But hey, what does it say to you, family? Build up. What's the greatest event you got going on? Is you. That's right.
That's right. You're the best thing going.
You are the best thing.
Big healthy body, man. Big healthy body.
Keep that immune system up, and definitely we can keep it going. Okay, Bill, listen, I want to start to hear from the family now. We're going to open up the lines right now. And Bill, give them the information on how they can get a hold of us if you have questions, concerns, a comment. We like to hear from you. Testimony is always excellent for us, because if you've used anything that we do here on the Green Hour, you know, we love to hear from you, because we believe that every testimony is an elevation for somebody who's going through their trial and tribulation.
That's exactly right.
So, Bill, give them that information, okay?
That's right, guys. You want to, if you're locally in our local area, you can get us right here at 215-634-8065. Again, that's 215-634-8065. That's if you're in a local calling area. That is Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. If you're out of the calling area, you can reach us right here at 866. Again, that's 1-866-361-0900. Again, 1-866-361-0900. Black Talk Media, WURD Radio, 96.1 FM, 900 AM.
All right, Big
D.
Right. All right,
sir, buddy.
Hey, you know, Bill, you know, I want to say that this has been such a blessing. You know, the Lomax family has made this platform for us, you know, to do the Green Hour. And it has been an excellent resource for the family, as I always do in the intro, you know, for so many things. And now I want to open up the family to one of the new sponsors here on the Green Hour, also the Dr. Paul Show also. And, you know, it's always dealing with something that I believe that is so beneficial for the family. And I want to introduce the family and welcome with a hands open clap to our new sponsor of the Green Hour and also the Dr. Paul Show. And that's the Abington Caregivers, which is right in the Abington area section of VA. And with them, I have on the line with me the president, Bishop Terry Slow. And Bishop Terry Slow is going to tell us about the Abington Caregivers. I just wanted to spotlight with him. Let's give him an open hand as he comes on the Green Hour. All right, Bishop.
Yes, Dr. Paul, and thank you for having me on your show.
All right. It's always a pleasure, Bishop. And as I bring you forth, I want to congratulate you and say welcome to, you know, the Green Hour and also WURD, because, you know, you are doing an awesome thing and helping the family, especially in this time of need right now. So Bishop, I don't want to steal your thunder. I want you to tell everybody, if they never heard you before, tell them who you are, a little bit about your organization, and how we can really help the family today.
Well, we are Abington Caregivers. We're a home care agency. Our office is situated it's in Elkins Park. Abington Caregivers is our name, but we are in Elkins Park. And we are a family-owned agency. We're a God-fearing the management department of our company, a God-fearing people. And so we try to make sure that we please both clients and staff. And we have a very good program. We're very concerned about our clients and staff well-being and welfare. And we do everything in our power to stay compliant with all state regulations. And right now we have a great referral program going on. If you bring a client to us, or if you bring an excellent caregiver to us, we are going to give you referral dollars.
Yes.
All right. I love that.
Referral dollars.
I love that. I love that.
Always works, bro. That always works.
Sir. I love that.
So Bishop, tell us, you know, and I know more about, I'm just slow pitching these because I know all the answers to the questions. but I want you to, tell the family, with caregiving right now, it's important that you have almost a kit glove approach to, caregiving now, because you not only have you're entrusting your loved ones with them, but also now you're entrusting a situation where now we have to be COVID protected. We have to be mindful of what's happening around us. Tell us why Abington Caregivers is different in that type of agency and how you approach that.
Well, we try to ensure that our caregivers are COVID-free. We have several regulations that they have to live by. We constantly have them update their information. And if we have any reason to believe, based on whether they've traveled or anything of the sort, we make sure that they quarantine. We make sure that they take a COVID test. I am happy to tell you, Dr. Paul, and your audience, that so far we have not had any known COVID cases among our caregivers or clients.
Wow.
And we're very happy to report that.
That's
excellent.
Excellent
to hear. Yes.
Clients packages as often as we can. We give them masks, we give them hand sanitizers, we give them stuff to help, and we try to stay on top of it as much as we can.
Got it. Excellent. And for services, I know that you have 3 levels of services. One is companion care, home care, homemaker care, and personal care. Can you elaborate on those 3 levels? Because you're at both hourly and live-in basis. Is that correct?
Sure, we do both hourly and living care. And so every client don't need the same level of care. Some clients just need companionship, somebody to go in there and to stay with them and make sure that they're safe. Some clients need somebody to do some basic homekeeping stuff. Some clients are really sick and need somebody to help transport them in and out of bed or to their wheelchair or stuff like that. And so that's where the packages vary. Clients need different level of care.
Right. So dealing with companion care, of course, homemaker care, and that personal care, you sort of sit down with so if I were someone approaching you for the first time, I would go in and maybe have a consultation, because sometimes can't you do like a hybrid, making it tailor-made for this situation?
Of course we do. So what we try to do is to try to understand the client's need. And based on the client's need, we prepare their services accordingly. And so we discuss their needs with them and prepare their care plan. And so when caregivers are going there, there is a specific plan of care that they need to function with, whether they have to do light housekeeping, meal prep, assisting with laundry or going to the store or stuff like that.
Excellent. Well, you know what? Also, I want to make the family aware that, and Bishop, you can elaborate on this, that you're not only Black owned. Hallelujah! Hey, Black owned.
I heard that. All right.
It falls under the class of a woman owned agency, local Pennsylvania employer, also family operated agency, which really I can stand as a witness more than anyone, because we're right in the same building. And I know that Terry, Bishop, I see the care that you give to each and every person that comes through there. And I just want to tell the family that's listening, if you have a loved one, this is the one for you. Where home is the best medicine, caregiving is their calling. I can tell you that when you have a home base organization that's based on family, caring for your family.
Yes.
There's a little bit difference going on. And
that's
sometimes, you know, Bill, you understand this also. Sometimes going into this transitional piece is very hard for families. I had to do this for my grandmother. You know, luckily, I had the things in place that I could actually move my grandmother in place, but that was a very hard situation for when I had to deal with my grandmother, my grandfather at those times. So it's good to know, Bishop, that you are on the scene and you are available for our family. So I want you to give out the information on how someone can get a hold of you and all the information that you want to tell them as last words.
Okay, so our phone number is 215-600-3434, 215-600-3434. You can call us anytime. And even though I just want to emphasize, even though we're a family-owned and Black-owned company, we strive to function at the highest professional level. And so you can come and ensure that you will be professionally taken care of. There's lots of compassion. There's lots of love. We look into all the details of your care. And so whether you refer somebody, a new client, or whether somebody is not comfortable with their current home care agency, they're free to switch over to us. So whether you bring a fresh client or you switch over, the referral dollars are still there for you. And also, like I said, we're looking for decent professional caregivers. If you bring a decent professional caregiver to us, there is referral dollars there for you. And we go above and beyond to make our caregivers and our clients comfortable. We give them care packages, like I say. We listen to all their needs. We ensure that they are well taken care of, whether it's a family-based care or a general caregiver. So you can come with your client and your caregiver, or you can come as a client alone and we'll find your caregiver, or you can come as a caregiver and we'll find your client. And so we're looking forward during this holiday season. We know there are lots of people that are in need of home care services. Feel free to call us and join our family. We'd be happy to have you on board.
All right. And, you know, as I'm listening to you, Terry, this is, you know, Bishop Terry, this is awesome that you have put this program together in your organization. So you're providing services. You also are giving referral dollars. Bill, you heard that?
See, I heard that. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to do that myself. Look out.
Referral dollars and also job opportunity. You may have an opportunity to work for Abington Caregivers. So I thank you so much, Bishop Terry Slow. I want to give that number out one more time. I want to give it out to the family Slow so that you can contact the Abington Caregivers. That's 215-600-3434. That's again 215-600-3434. And I say give them a call 24/7. You got down here 24/7. So give them a call, family, and someone will be on the scene and tell you and bring you into the family of the Abington Caregivers. Thank you, Bishop Terry Slow. We appreciate you coming in. And definitely welcome to the WURD family, the Green Hour, the Dr. Paul Show, and absolutely family, this is Dr. Paul approved. Absolutely.
I know that's right.
Let's give Bishop Terry Slow a hand from the Green Hour.
That's what's up.
All right. And Bishop, we want to look forward to you chiming in on a regular basis, okay?
Yes.
So let's not make this the last time, but we want to check in on you. If we can monthly, we like to check in with you and see how things are going on over at Abington Caregivers. How about that?
And Doctor, before the end of this week, I'm going to confirm with you tomorrow. Most likely we're trying to get it out on Tuesday. We're trying to get out some food boxes out on Tuesday. So once we get a confirmation, we'll let you.
Wonderful.
Absolutely, because we are also doing the the food giveaway. So Bishop Terry Slow is also a part of that. See, how can you go wrong? Well, I'll tell you, out of sight, Bishop.
Yeah, that's what's
Thank
up.
you
That's
so
what's
much,
up.
man. Doing some great things over in Elkins Park, right at my office. And that's at, their location is 7804, and that's Montgomery Avenue. 7804 Montgomery Avenue in Elkins Park, PA. And again, the number is 215-600-3434. All right, thank you, Bishop, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon, okay?
God bless your audience, too. God bless.
All right.
God bless
That's,
you.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, man, Bill, I tell you, man, that was awesome. That was awesome. And it's amazing how we continuously have great folks turning into the Green Hour, and we're doing things. We're changing lives over here, Bill.
Hey, that's what's going on, Dr. P. It makes it all happen,
right,
buddy.
Now, I'm getting the message that we got to take a quick break, B. All right. This is Dr. Paul, and that's Bill 1L Morgan. This is the Green Hour, and we'll be right back.
Want the latest in Word swag? Check out the shop tab on WordRadio.com. Hoodies, tees, and more in a variety of colors. The shop tab on WordRadio.com. Show the world that you're all about black. Talk Media.
Pennsylvania's COVID-19 mobile testing unit, KATE, will soon be coming to the area. Anyone who would like to be tested or receive free information and resources can attend a KATE tour stop. All services are first come, first served, and no appointments or insurance are required. Many stops will also provide free flu shots. To learn when KATE will be making a stop near you, please visit KATE, C-A-T-E, mobileunit.com.
This is not a fad for us.
We will not resume our regular programming when things die down. We're not black to help our bottom line or because it's politically correct. We're not joining a fight. This has been our fight, our message, our people. Black lives have always mattered here. We are
Undeniably,
indefatigably, unapologetically, permanently black. Talk Media.
WURD.
Wayne Avenue Health Food, located at 5007 Wayne Avenue, has been in business for 29 years. Wayne Avenue Health Food is a one-stop shop for all of your quality vitamins, herbs, and information with exceptional, friendly, experienced service. Wayne Avenue Health Food is open 7 days a week and delivers in the Philadelphia area and ships all over the country. For more information, call 267-338-6488.
Pollock Herbs and Vitamin Center, 5925 North Broad Street, open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And this week's special, 20% off North American Purely Seed, North American Black Seed Oil, 12 ounce, and Purely Wild Ultra Alive, 2 ounces. That's right, it's yours, 20% off, but you got to say the key word. I listen to WURD and the Green Hour or Dr. Paul Show, whatever you want. Pollock Herbs and Vitamin Center. For more information, contact 215-549-4372, 215-549-4372.
This is not a fad for us.
We will not resume our regular programming when things die down. We're not black to help our bottom line or because it's politically correct. We're not joining a fight. This has been our fight, our message, our people. Black lives have always mattered here. We are
Undeniably,
indefatigably, unapologetically, permanently black. Talk Media.
WURD.
You're listening to The Green Hour, exclusively on WURD Radio, 96.1 FM and 900 AM WURD, Black Talk Media.
And we're back. This is Dr. Paul and Bill 1L Morgan.
Yeah, no, that's right, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm doing terrific.
And we're having a good show today. We're talking about a lot of good. We just heard from Bishop Terry Slow, our new sponsor here on the Green Hour, and also WURD family. We want to welcome with open arms, you know, for Abington caregivers. Again, give them a call. They're a great source for your loved ones, especially in the time of need, which is right now. And I tell you, Bill, there's always, with Kid Gloves, I see it every day, awesome services that they're providing. So if you have concerns, find out more information one last time, 215-600-3434. 3434. Give them a call. We really want to open them up with open arms here on WURD Family. Okay, Bill, let's go into today what I want to talk about. I talked a little bit yesterday about the delivery services. You know, folks just don't want to cook no more. And
I know, man.
COVID has taken a lot out of people, you know. And some people are having challenges with cooking. Some people have a situation where they can't go out. And you may want to send a meal to someone. How about that?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, isn't that something?
Yeah, and you know what? There are a lot of them out there, you know, that are doing this kind of thing. And not only that, those that are out there that do the specific kind of things that we're involved in, staying healthy. That's the great part about it, right?
You know, and Bill, the number one question I get all the time is, I don't know what to eat.
Yes.
Say, Doc, I get this whole health thing, but I don't know what to eat. Well, we got help on the way. And the help on the way. Yeah.
You know, and before we go in, let me just kind of share a thought that came from a young man from many, many years ago. Listen to this. And you see if you can guess who said this, Dr. Paul. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today.
Oh, beautiful.
Remember who said that?
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm, buddy.
There you go. Yeah, that's
buddy.
Right. That's right. That's right.
And that's kind of like right at the line where we're talking about right now, guys. Like Dr. Paul says, there's so many folk who don't want to do stuff. Hey, you got to want to do it if you're going to make it through tomorrow, folk.
Right.
That's what it's all about, you know?
Yeah. So
I want great organizations.
I want to go into the best meal delivery services that I recommend. And these services are services that are, they're countrywide, so it doesn't matter where you live.
I was going to ask you about that.
They can actually deliver to you. You can get on a daily, weekly, or monthly, whatever your schedule is or whatever works for you, okay? So these are things that you can do on a regular basis. I do recommend them, you know, so I want to go right down the list and give you some of the services of the organizations that I recommend for you. Now, I want to do a small disclaimer to the family.
Yes.
I cannot give out all of the information. I want you to be a student of the Green Hour.
There we go.
And as a student of the Green Hour, if you write down the names, I want you to Google them so that you can know exactly where they are, their websites and everything. It'll pull right up. Everyone is very front with their advertising and their marketing. These are the top delivery services. Now, what are delivery services? They actually deal with finding your shop for ingredients, plan meals. They cook with those areas of people who have busy lives, filled with work obligations. Some people are caring for a family. Some people are running a household. Some people are caring for the sick or somewhere a situation, or even if you're dealing with the holidays. So no matter what your situation is, there are companies that are standing in the gap, and they're coming with healthier food choices. How about that? So I gave out two yesterday. One is called Daily Harvest. Daily Harvest. Daily Harvest is an excellent one because they actually deal with nutritional defense. They have what's called nutritional defense smoothies. Wow.
That's what's up. I like that idea.
He said that's what's up.
I love that.
That means that they're taking in mind dealing with organic foods only. So you know how we talk about the conventional versus organic all the time, but they actually deal with snacks and meal options that are on the organic side. So they actually have ways of they dealing with energy drinks. They deal with foods that are dealing with cleanliness, and we always talk about the non-GMO project.org that deal with the non-GMO factor. So Daily Harvest is my number one on the list.
Hey, Dr. B, as I look at the website, it just makes my lips smack over here. The food looks so good. I can't help myself, y'all.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so keep going.
These have, you know, fresh fruits, veggies, whole grains, nuts, even in every recipe, they're going to have something. And we deal with unrefined, not refined sugars and salts and glutens and fillers and all those other things and preservatives, okay? All right. Next one would be Sun Basket. Sun Basket. S-U-N Basket. B-A-S-K-E-T.
Right.
Okay? And a lot of them, well, some people might be saying, well, what is your average meal price range? Well, if I were to give you, and I did write those things down, so maybe I can give you an idea. Like for the first one, Daily Harvest, the item price range is $5.99 to $8.99. That's not bad, Bill.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all, man. That's not bad. So this is something, that's why I said that this is an excellent resource that some people don't even know that's available to you.
Right.
Okay, Sunbasket is the second one. They are also certified organic handlers, organic produce. They also deal with wild-caught seafood also. So we talk about the seafood, and you know what's going on with the salmon right now. We talk about the salmon. You got to watch the salmon family. You know, yes. That it's organic. You know, right now you can't trust it because it's not being labeled on the product until 2022. So if they're genetically modifying, they don't have to tell you. So the key is there are other wild-caught seafood. So you want to make sure they're the one. Sunbasket is one that does that. Okay? Now, their dinners start at around $10. Okay? They start around $10. All right? Next one is called Green Chef.
Wow.
Green Chef. Those are some nice names. I like
sure, it certainly is, man.
Names almost tell you what they do. How about that?
Yes,
Green Chef. So Green Chef is actually healthy certified organic meal kits. They deal with subscriptions also. You can have a prescription. They also cater also for specific dietary patterns. You know, some people, Bill, have specifics about their dietary that they're doing. They may be a keto. They may be practicing the keto, the paleo, a plant-based diet. Whatever the choice is, you can find it through this specific one. It's called Green Chef. Green Chef. Oh, I like that one. I like that
one myself. I'm telling you.
Yeah, their meal plan starts at $12. Okay.
All right, like that.
I like that because that's, you know, you can also choose weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly delivery services. How about
that? That's great.
Now, number four is what my favorite I always talk about.
Yes.
Purple carrot.
All the time. I heard that.
Purple carrot.
Yes.
There is a delivery service called Purple Carrot. Some people say, I never even knew there was a purple carrot. Yes, there is a purple carrot. And yes, this is one of the, again, plant-based ingredients. They prepare breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
Yes, they do. Yes, and they have also snack foods. So they deal with snack foods, and they deal on a regular basis. Some of their meals start as low as $4.49.
Wow.
Did you hear that, Bill?
That's what's up. I love that.
$4.49 with some of those. Okay. And that's called the Purple Carrot. I like that name.
And got a crazy question for you, because you know people always ask, what is the shipping on that, Dr. Paul? Is that shipping free?
That's what you got to work out, because the shipping is going to vary based on the location of where it's located. Okay,
that's great. Okay.
And I'm sure right now with the shipping, you can work out many details and much more of a better price if you know that you're going to have this in a long time. If you pre-package this thing for a long period of time, you know, and you start to do it I'm sure that you'll probably even cut your price even more if you're getting it for maybe a monthly amount.
My point. That's why I'm asking the question. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So Purple Carrot is number 4. Number 5 is called Factor. Factor. F-A-C-T-O-R. Factor.
Okay. Factor. I'm with that.
Factor, formerly known as, they had a name, they used to be called Factor 75.
Okay.
Actually are dietitian approved. This specific one is dietitian approved. Fully prepared meals that can be heated and enjoyed within minutes.
Wonderful.
That's their motto. I sort of read the claim of fame. You know what the claim of fame is, you know. Whatever they claim, you got to go with that. The claim of fame. You know, you can choose meals based on their dietary, of course, preferences. Again, vegetarian.
Right.
You might have someone also, they deal specifically with gluten-free. So gluten-free free, and also dairy-free eating patterns.
All right, that sounds great.
Factor.
Okay.
Some of Factor's price ranges start with meal plans that offer at about $10.
Okay.
$10. So I'm just giving family a ballpark on some of these, right? Like I said, I can't go through all of them. All right, number 6. Number 6 is called Snap
Kitchens. All right, I love that idea.
SNAP Kitchen. Snap Kitchen. Now, they offer also Snap Kitchen dishes that they say is fresh daily, meal plans created by chefs and dietitians only. Now, these specific ones are on staff. They're specific chefs and dietitians only that are preparing the meal.
Okay,
so if someone that is really concerned, well, okay, I still don't know. Well, they come in with an angle that says, in our organization, we make sure that the only people going messing with your food, Bill, is going to be official chefs and dietitians.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, indeed.
It's called Snap Kitchen. Kitchen.
All right.
Now, let's see. Snap Kitchen, their meals start around $11.
Okay.
Around $11, but it can be as low as $9. Okay? All right. Next one, number 7, is Pete's Paleo. Pete's Paleo. And, of course, people, some people are on the paleo diet. We're going to have to go into all the different types of diets after one day.
Right.
I think that's a green hour show.
Yeah.
But if you're doing a paleo diet in meals, you can actually go with Pete's Paleo, which is specifically for those, of course, with the paleo diet, is gluten, dairy, and soy free. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So you can actually fresh meals made with. They also deal with nutrients defense. That's another term that you probably, if you're listening, want to be aware of. A lot of the organizations are coming up with this term called nutrient defense. No, I'm sorry, not defense. Nutrient dense ingredients. I'm sorry.
Right.
Dense ingredient, which means you're getting the maximum out of your food. All right. So we went all the way down to 7. I got some callers. I got Yusef on the line. Brother Yusef.
Talk to us.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Yusef.
I've been able to call in for a little while, but 2 weeks ago on your morning show, you was praising people for turning to herbs. A lot of people are turning to herbs now, mainly because of this COVID-19, and their immune system needs to be built up. Now, Thanksgiving's coming. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but you've heard of the swine flu and the bird flu?
Oh, absolutely.
The turkey, people don't realize, in this natural environment, it eats insects. It's an insectivore. And one of the insects that the turkey will eat is a cockroach. It's almost like the chicken. It'll eat anything crawling. And it eats worms and stuff like that. Now, when people put them in captivity, they feed them grain and stuff like that. It's natural.
Yeah, he's breaking up a little bit on my side. Can you hear him, Bill?
I know I can. He also work over here, Dr. Paul.
Yes. And I believe I got the gist of what you said there, Yusef. You were breaking up a little bit, but definitely, I think, was he talking about shrimp? I think he said shrimp. No. Was he talking about shrimp?
I wasn't sure. I could barely hear him over here.
Okay. I think he was talking about the insectivores. He was saying, like, those that eat insects and things like that. But, yes, there is a lot of concern, and Brother Yusef, you're spot on, when you talk about what they're doing to the insects. It's part of our ecosystem also, because there's a lot of mammals that eat insects. They are actually releasing millions and millions of genetically engineered mosquitoes.
Yes.
I don't know if you know about this, but Microsoft is one of them. Organization. They're actually releasing, they're modifying. It was in, they were trying to combat the dengue virus. So they released millions and millions in the areas of Brazil and the southern regions of, Florida and a lot of different places to try to do that. But they noticed that the numbers went up, Bill. The dengue virus actually
did.
Dengue. So what does that mean? Yes, everything that man does to our environment is consequential. there is no reversing of it. You know, once you do it, it's irreversible. So it can be reckless and irresponsible at the same time. So yes, every little bit counts, because along the chain, it affects everyone all the way up to man. How about that? All right, we got another caller. We got Maurice on the line. Maurice?
Got you, Doc. Listen,
Brother Maurice, how you doing?
Hey, how both of you doing? Listen, when you started off the show, we were talking about COVID, but I don't think you were strong enough with your thing. See, people are not taking it seriously. I'm not talking to doctors. I'm talking to people on the street.
Right.
Especially in the black community. I hear everybody says, put on your mask, wash your hands. But people keep forgetting. If you don't cover your eyes and put on some gloves, you're not doing anything. You got to be complete. You can't give half a message out without the complete picture. People got to understand if you can get this through your eyes, you can get this through your ears. You touch things every day. You can't. People don't realize they touch money. Money is a big carrier of this disease, because nobody knows where this money's coming from, and we touch it every day, and we don't even think about it. And we understand.
Well, Brother Maurice, you're spot on, but we have covered that. We did cover that. You may have been first time hearing, but I did cover the whole area of the mucous membranes, which are actually dealing with your eyes also. So if you're in areas that are dealing with airborne particulates, yes, you can get it right in your eyes. You can get it in any part. If you touch your eyes after you touch the surface of somewhere, you can get it. Absolutely. So definitely the message is very sound and it's very clear. If we got to keep telling you by now, that's like saying by now not to smoke. And when you've been hearing all your life, don't smoke. You know,
smoke anyway.
People have to understand they're going to do what they want to do. So the message here is that at least you know that you've heard it before and that you are under the consequences of what you're going to have to deal with.
Your actions.
You got the numbers showing exactly what people are doing, yet people are still lining up at the airport to go travel. It doesn't make sense. So yes, I do agree with you. The message here is strong though. We're giving you to both messages that yes, you do have the ability to change it. But the number one thing is you are the largest immune builder. You are the one who's strong. So it cannot function in unless you already have an infected environment. So that means you're already sick. So yes, brother, we're spot on with you. But definitely we have covered that issue already. All right? We got Jay on the line. Jay?
Hi, Dr. Paul. I have two questions.
Jay.
What's your remedy for shrinking fibroids? And kidney cleanse. Can you do the kidney cleanse first?
Sure. Well, Dr. Diagnose, Treat, Cure, Prevent Any Disease, Just Food for the Soul. When you're dealing with thyroid, you know, you have two which are prevalent, hypothyroidism. Inflammation of that thyroid usually means we attach it with dealing with imbalances. That's what we call the voltage regulator. So that means that when you deal with voltage regulator, that's with the energy that flows through the body. So just like the gear shift in your car, that's like your thyroid. So weight, temperature, pressure. Let me give you the ones. Weight. What did she say?
I'm talking about thyroid.
She's talking about thyroid, she says.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Weight, temperature, and pressure. That's what your thyroid deals with. Weight, temperature, and pressure issues. So if there's swelling around the neck, usually every woman, look for that double line around the neck area. That's usually a band. Usually that band right around that neck area shows that there's some inflammation there. So here we are. Sea vegetables. Sea vegetables of any and all kind. That's what we use. Not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. It's food for the soul. Kelp, chlorella.
Okay.
Okay, CHLORELLA. And of course, the first one I said is kelp, KELP, kelp. Another one would be dulse seaweed.
There we go.
Purple dulse is even better. Got it? You have bladderwrack.
There we go.
These are all sea vegetables, okay? Sea vegetables that actually deal with the dynamic. They only tell you that if you have a thyroid, there's an iron issue or some kind of issue going on with thyroid, dealing with all kind of, but it's a multitude of things going on. So you need to have a dynamic which comes from sea vegetables.
Okay, Dr. Paul, I understand she's talking about shrinking fibroids. Is that my understanding?
Thyroid or
no,
fibroid?
Fibroids, Dr. Paul, fibroids.
That's what I was saying. It sounds like she said thyroid.
No, it's fibroids. That's what she's
saying.
Fibroids.
Okay, I got you. Fibroids goes back to blood cleansers.
Okay,
here we go. Blood cleansers. Now you start to deal with things like, like Pau d'Arco. Pau d'Arco. P-A-U-D''ARCO. Pau d'Arco. Red clover.
There we go. Okay.
Red clover. Okay, red clover.
Okay.
Celandine.
Who?
Celandine.
Spell it.
Celandine. C-E-L-E-D-I-N-E. Celandine. C-E-L-E-D-I-N-E.
C-I-N-E. Okay.
Okay, these are all blood cleansers. Burdock root. Okay. Burdock root. But I always say, whatever the recommendation, you have to start to understand that we shrink them down. We do not rip, burn, or cut. So that's where you would get an assessment. From there, we recommend this perfect combination for you. But you got to get the lymphatic system moving. And number one, with fibroid cystic tumors, you got to deal with constipation issues. How's your bowel movements?
Oh, it's not for me.
Okay, but the person that you're dealing with, that's the number one question you have to ask them, because the first signs of fibroid cystic tumors has everything to deal with constipation. They're not going to the bathroom on a regular basis.
I wrote it down, so I'll pass it on to her.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, Bill, they got 2 for 1 on that one.
I know that's right.
Because it sounds like thyroid on this side. Okay.
What about the kidneys?
All right.
Kidneys.
And the kidneys. The last one for kidneys, we did a whole show on kidneys. And that was, kidneys would be like uva ursi, UVA, URSI, uva ursi. And another one would be juniper berries. Okay. Juniper berries. Yep. All right. So those are the 2 that I would recommend for those. And also, last one, I will give you one more. Dandelion. Dandelion root.
Okay.
Yep.
My cousin has a problem with her kidney. She's got kidney stones that's attached to the core or whatever.
Yeah. So she would have to get an assessment. Then once you get an assessment, then we can know exactly which one is good for you. I always tell folks, don't look for the quick herb, because you're not probably doing the whole process of holistic health. You need an assessment. You can't just say, well, what's the herb for that? And it's going to correct it. You have to know that you can't do certain things after you're taking the herb. It works in conjunction. That's why we call it holistic health. Got it?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bill, I want to go down to last. I have 4 last ones, and Mike gave 4 minutes to close. How about that? All right. The last 4 on the delivery services, there's one called The Good Kitchen.
The Good Kitchen, yes.
Home Chef, that's C-H-E-F. Real Eats, E-A-T-S. And the last one is called Freshly, just Freshly, F-R-E-S-H-L-Y. So there you got them. Bill, you're going to post them all, right?
Yes, sir. Along with our good friend Lisa, she keeps popping them up, Dr. Paul. We're in good shape.
Okay, good. They got them working on that on social media side. So, Big B, we got to close out.
Oh, no, not again.
Time is flying again. We need more time, man. We need more time. But family, I want to thank you all for chiming in. And hopefully during the holiday season, I wish everyone a very wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy it safely. We understand what we have to do. We shouldn't have to keep repeating to you over and over what you need to do to prevent this thing called COVID-19. Yeah. But it does mean you also can build your immune system. So we want to say, if you need to get a hold of me, you can call me directly at 215-779-7355. That's 215-779-7355, or 1-877-377-2854. That's 1-877-377-2854. 377-2854, and we'll get you in and get the works, Bill. We're going to get the works.
I know that's right. Yes, sir.
Ask for the works. There's a 10% discount that we're offering. So make sure you ask for the works and get your 10% off, all right? Also, www.drpaulherbs is my website. That's DRPAUL herbs with an S.com. And I just want to lastly say I want to thank our producers, Michael Ledbetter, Laura Lomax, and our president, CEO, Sarah Lomax Reeves. Hey, Miss Beverly Lomax, we appreciate you. Thank you. We love you. And I want to reach out to say to everyone, thank you so much for chiming in. Those are great call questions that we had today, Big B. Mm-hmm. And I want to thank Mike Moore behind on the board. Mike, you there?
Absolutely.
All right. All right. And Big B, 1L Morgan.
Yes, sir, buddy. That's what's
As
up.
always, thank you, man. And thank you for keeping us up to date on those numbers, man. We really got to stay on top of that. 7,000, y'all, for Pennsylvania only. So with all that in mind, be encouraged. Have a wonderful holiday. Be safe. And if you're breathing,
you got a shot.